Hi, Leo. Welcome to your monthly reading for the month of June 2025. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I am a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I like to do monthly readings for all my zodiac signs here on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the reading. Keep in mind, I am getting over a cold, so if I sound a little funky or if you see me start and stop the video, I just need to blow my nose or cough really annoyingly. So I do apologize in advance. And then also keep in mind, Leos, this is a general reading, so whatever comes up, okay? Spiritual team, Numinous Astro deck, what messages do you have for the Leo Collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Leo Collective at this time? And I apologize for the truck as well. A lot going on. Okay, what do we have? Chiron, healing. Okay, what else? Ooh, square, a challenging aspect. We have Gemini here as well. Some of you guys may have your Chiron in Gemini or Cancer. We have Cancer at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. Okay. So I do feel like there is possibly a situation coming up for you in June that may challenge you to kind of look at some areas of life that need to be challenged, changed, and healed. For you guys, this could be a really difficult time. This could be a really emotional time for you guys as well. So just keep that in mind. And I don't know why I heard some of you guys may feel like you're going a little cuckoo bananas this month. Like your entire world is being flipped upside down. Everything you thought you knew being challenged and flipped upside down as well. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Spiritual team, Cosmic Coven Tarot, what messages do you have for the Leo Collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Leo Collective at this time? All right. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. We have the Magician. We have the Four of Swords reversed. Okay, we have the Six of Wands reversed. And the Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, this month of June definitely feels really slow for you guys. And very active mentally for you guys as well. I feel like you guys are going through a huge learning period this month. Again, I think I already kind of brought that up. But these two cards here in the reverse, the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands in reverse, is giving very slow, like not much happening, not much moving forward. A lot of you guys may even feel like you're moving backwards in some ways. In terms of like your physical world, or like your energy levels may not be as high. You just may feel like you're not making as much progress. Which may have you feeling a little exhausted, but generally speaking, you guys are just very mentally active. You have a lot going on internally versus externally. Does that make sense? So your mind is racing a lot this month. You have a lot going on internally with the Magician card. It just feels like you are learning a lot of different lessons from different parts of your life. From different areas of your life. Okay, some realizations, things where you really have to get creative and, try different things that you haven't tried before. There's a lot of like releasing limiting beliefs, patterns of behavior, emotional things, okay, things that no longer work, okay, that have worked up until this point. With the Six of Wands reversed, it feels like the way that you have been doing things so far is no longer working for you. And so now it's time to try different things and put yourselves out there, which can be a little bit uncomfortable, okay, in terms of like taking risks and doing something a little different than what we're used to. Leos, you guys are a fixed sign. Even though you are a fire sign, you guys tend to be a little bit on the bold side, but you also kind of like to stick to your routines. Like you like to feel comfortable in taking those risks in terms of like, this is what I've done so far. It's worked for me thus far. And I think that Spirit, the universe, is challenging you to think a little bit differently and act a little bit differently. Or what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? React to things differently. I don't think that's the word I was looking for, but hopefully you guys understand what it is I'm trying to say. Let's take a look at what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Nine of Wands. Yep. Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. So Spirit definitely wants you to kind of take your guard down. Some of you guys may be a little bit more sensitive to criticism this month as well. So really watch out for, not taking feedback well, or being overly reactive or emotionally reactive to any feedback or criticism that you receive. Because I do feel like people are going to say things that challenge you and challenge the way that you think or perceive things, or pursue certain goals or things in your life. I feel like to have the King of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like you guys have reached a level of security or stability in your life, whether that's financially, whether that's physically, or in other ways. I feel like, for someone who's highly experienced, or you've gotten very far with what it is that you've been doing up until this point, to have almost your way of life challenged or your foundational beliefs challenged can be very discomforting. It's very uncomfortable. So Spirit really wants you to kind of drop your guards this month, be open to receiving, new ideas, new ways of doing things, or even just feedback and criticism about yourself. Be open-minded, okay? Try not to be too closed off. Try not to be too proud or defensive and things like that. What else do we have? Two of Cups reversed, and we also have Judgment in reverse. So this is a little bit of like a wake-up call this month for you with the Judgment card in reverse. There's just been some blind spots, I feel, for you guys in terms of how you have gone through life. This may have a lot to do with relationships, okay? This is how you relate to people, how you communicate with people, how you interact or share with other people in your lives. Okay, so that could have to do a lot of with a lot of this as well. Developing those interpersonal relationships doesn't have to be romantic. Could just be one-on-one coworker situations. Could be very close friend relationships. Could be things like that. So just don't take this too, again, personally. I just think this is a month where there's going to be a lot of realizations, and there's going to be a lot of, oh shit, like I didn't realize I was doing that or saying that, or like giving off that type of vibe, and realizing that maybe you don't want to be perceived as that type of person, or that you again just need to switch things up and try things a little bit differently. Okay, Leos? Super short, quick message. I feel like that could show up in a number of different ways for every single Leo. So again, take what resonates, apply this message to you personally on a personal level. Everyone's situation is going to be different. So some of you guys may, I don't know, approach relationships in one way compared to another Leo. Again, and if this doesn't feel like it resonates for you at all, that's fine too. Maybe this just is not your message. And Leos, I know this is a bit of a shorter message in the beginning of the month, but I do also do bonus readings for the top 3 signs that engage with my content. So if you want something a little bit longer, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know that you watch this video, that you want a longer reading for your sign. I do a love message and a general message on those bonus readings, so you get a little bit more out of that, okay? I'm going to go ahead and close out the reading with a couple of oracle decks. Spiritual team, Moonology Manifestation Oracle, what additional messages do you have for the Leo Collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Leo Collective at this time? Excuse me. All right, new moon in Leo, shine. Interesting. Yeah, so it's so funny because Leos are like all about self-expression, right? So Spirit is saying like they don't want you to dim your light by any means. But I think there is a different way for you to shine your light, and just a simple adjustment can help you shine even brighter, and bring even more light into people's lives, because Leos are ruled by the sun. You guys are literally the brightest star in the zodiacal wheel, in my humble opinion, because the sun is the brightest star in our galaxy, in our universe. So to have such a big, powerful light associated with you guys and your sign, you not only just shine brightly, but you bring a lot of warmth and light to other people's lives. So I think this is just Spirit's way of saying there is a different way that you guys can shine and show up not only in your own lives, but in other people's lives as well. Let's see what else we have. Last quarter, moon in Virgo, attend to the details. So yeah, there's just some fine tuning. It's going to feel like a bigger deal than what I think it is. I think it's going to be more challenging for you internally to work through these things. But I think if you really put the effort into it and, work through that self-awareness and making sure that you are working towards being your absolute best self, I think that you guys will be just fine. And again, that really just comes through being open-minded and being receptive to feedback. So again, it really is all about just kind of bringing down those walls and being able to listen and be open to people telling you things or sharing things with you. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Yeah. So getting rid of those preconceived notions about who we are as people, how we perceive ourselves versus how people perceive us, getting out of our own way, and being overly attached to certain patterns of behavior or thinking, okay, that have served us up until this point in our lives. We all grow and shift throughout our lifetimes, and some people find it easier than others to adapt and shift and change, and some people have a little bit of a harder time. So hopefully, if this message reached you, this is kind of like a reminder throughout the month to, hey, just take it slow, be gentle with yourself, most importantly, but also just know that this is something meant to improve you, not tear you down and make you feel bad about yourself, okay? All right. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Leo collective at this time? What final messages do you have for the Leo collective at this time? Yeah, that's really the key, is just reminding yourself that this is not meant to tear you down or diminish your shine at all. This is meant to make you shine brighter and become a better version of yourself. We have Lepidolite, recall your dreams. Some of you guys may want to keep a dream journal nearby. There can be a lot of really great insights into our subconscious through our dreams in terms of how we see things, or maybe some fears or traumas that may come through. That may give us a little bit of insight in terms of like how we perceive ourselves or how we interact with others. So definitely keep a dream journal either on your phone, or you can get a little journal, something cute to keep on your nightstand near your bed. So that way, if you have like a really significant dream, you can kind of write it down and maybe Google some dream meanings and see if you can come up with what it could possibly mean for you guys. We also have Apophyllite, stay positive. Yeah, that is really the biggest thing. I think I reiterated it, and I had a feeling it was going to come up in this deck too, but it's really just reminding yourself that this is not meant to tear you down. This is meant for you to grow. This is a growth opportunity. This is a positive thing. It may feel challenging. It may feel difficult. It may feel like people are tearing you down or mad at you, or like they don't like you, and that could be the farthest thing from the truth. But ultimately, this is, again, just meant to make you a better person. So I think if you can take it as that opportunity or that kind of perception, I think this will help you kind of get through this challenging month. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have Angelite. Support is all around you. So yes, despite maybe feeling like people are kind of out to get you this month, people do love you. They do care about you, but they want to see you be the best possible person you can be, and both to yourself, to other people, and everything that it is that you pursue. So those people that really do love and care about you, they're telling you these things because they love and care about you, and they want to see you improve, and they want to see you do better and be the best possible version of yourself. All right, my Leos, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if this resonated, if you enjoyed the reading. Maybe share this with another Leo if you feel like it would resonate for them. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am also on Instagram and TikTok, and you can find my handles down below in the description box. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch and support my channel, and I hope to see you guys at the next reading. Have a great day, week, month, whatever, until I see you next time. Bye.